All right, everybody, welcome to the Studying Brew episode 1182 on this beautiful Wednesday evening. It is a great evening indeed. Is it Thursday? Thursday evening. I am like a day behind and a dollar short. I don't know what's going on. The Studying Brew 1182 on this Thursday evening, as my co-partner here just shook her head yes, as I was saying the wrong day. October 9th. And tonight is going to be a good one. It's going to be content. It's going to be techniques. It's going to be questions. Anything you want to talk about what you're going to do tonight?
It's going to be amazing.
That's about it. We're going to have what, 6 questions?
Yes.
Is that it?
It's just
six questions.
6 questions.
6 questions, 6 different exams, 6 answers.
Yes.
We're going to do what?
We're going to do techniques and content. That's what we're going to do.
Techniques and content. Oh my goodness, it's going to be awesome. My name is Andy. I'm the guy that runs the Studying Brew, the back office over here at Kona, and that is Brandy. She has her Series 6, 63, 26, 65, and her Series 7, which makes her more than qualified to teach you all the things you need to know, so that way you too can get a pass notice. Now, we've done 1,182 episodes of the Studying Brew, and it's been we've been on here for quite a while now, since 2020. Things have changed since we've started this whole thing. We started this in the pandemic. Some of you already know this. It was something to do Monday through Friday when nobody else had anything to do, and we wanted to be something positive. We wanted to get like basically a study group that was good and have fun with it for 30 minutes and then get people pointed in the right direction. And we did that. We've had a lot of fun. We've interviewed a lot of people. We've talked to a lot of people. We've had pass notices. We've had things that we used to do, like in the news.
Yeah.
We used to have a lot of fun with in the news. And then people got weird about the news.
And it didn't get fun anymore.
And then there's messages. And then the people are like, what does that have to do with studying? And then we used to let people talk and have fun on here. And then people used to complain about people talking and having fun on here. So we kind of changed our ways so much with the Studying Brew, but we still bring the study. We still try to bring the fun. But there's a lot of things that we missed that we liked doing. And as we do 1,182 episodes, I'm not saying that this is the last one that we'll ever do of the Studying Brew, but we are going to be doing something different. We might be doing less Studying Brews at night, but we are going in a different direction. We're gonna start a morning podcast type thing. It's gonna call the Awakening Brew. The Brew Awakens. I think it was Awakening Brew.
It was Brew Awakening.
The Brew Awakening. I think that's what I named it.
Better.
Yeah, it's Brew Awakening.
We should have.
No, I know what it is, Brandy. I just forgot. Sorry, boss. Boss lady here giving me the shakedown. Brew Awakening, and it's going to be a lot of the things that we like. Positivity, starting the day off. Some of the things that we see going on in this outside world is a lot of negativity, a lot of things that are not so fun. And I feel like when we open up our phones in the morning, and I feel like a lot of us start the day off on a sour note.
Yeah.
I want to say.
Yeah.
So we wanted to do something more positive, a little bit more. We're going to still have a little bit of studying tie-in because we're still going to do the Studying Brew at night. We'll probably still have pass notices, not pass people, people who pass their exams talk. But I also want to interview people. I want to talk about what made them get to that next level. How did they get to that? We've been able and lucky and fortunate and blessed enough to meet so many different people in so many different walks of life that have gone from negative, maybe bad, maybe sour upbringings and turned it around and had success. It's sometimes it's hard to find a lot of light when you're in the dark, but sometimes these people found that light, right? They found that tunnel. They found that night light in the darkness of the world. You know what I mean? And they were able to go towards it, and they were able to turn it around and have a lot of things for us to learn from. And so I want to talk about those things. I want to talk about nonsense sometimes. I want to be able to start talking about positive things that we can latch onto and even pivot towards, even into our studying, our business, and just living better. We talk about studying smarter. I want to talk about living smarter. Um, I want to be Brandy and we've talked many times after the brew about a lot of things with a lot of people, and we've had a lot of fun. Sometimes about taco choices, Sometimes, I don't know. Last night was wild. I don't even want to bring it up. It was crazy. Changed my life forever. Uh, yeah, black market teeth. There you go.
Right. Right.
I don't even know about that. Anyways, but we've had other conversations about, where people, where they started. We have a student on that's even right now wrote a book about growing up, right, and finding that positivity. We've got a lot of different friends of ours that wrote different books. Some of them from really dark things like childhood molestation and how they turned it around to become $1 million earners. I want to know more about that story. You know what I mean? These kinds of things. We'll make it like a 20 to 30 minute type deal. So we are going to have some free episodes. We're probably going to be after the brew. We're probably going to start recording some of them. Some of them we might do some live interviews and things like that. But we are going to have that out there. You're going to see it, promote it. I hope a lot of people promote it. We're going to have some free episodes to get it going. And then eventually we'll have its own little thing on Patreon where we already have our studying stuff and it'll be reasonable. It'll be like $1 or $5 or something to that or other. I don't know. We don't have a lot of what do I want to say? Monetary um asks in the beginning because we're just getting this thing started. And but I do want this. I do want this from you. I want you guys to go ahead when I put the contact information. I want you to go ahead and send me topics that you want to hear about. I want you to hear about, if you have a personal story that's interesting, that somehow your life turned around, or somebody that we could talk to, or anything that interests you. I want to hear what what your feedback is, what you have to say, and as we've always done, I want to include our audience in this. Like I said, interviewing people. It doesn't have to be famous people. I had the idea a long time ago. Ordinary people doing amazing, amazing things. Like you could be a plumber, right? But you didn't start off being a plumber. Maybe you started out like in going through the prison system and you had to turn your life around. Maybe there was somebody or something that changed your life completely in a positive way. How did that happen? How did you find that? How did you find religion? How did you find what do you see that could help other people in this world? Um, and what I want to not do, and what Brandy and I don't want to do, is we're not going to make this about politics. I don't want to talk about politics. I don't want to talk about anything that what the kids call rage bait. I don't want to talk about things that are in there that really are negative. Um, CC, thank you. She called us our licensing lighthouse. We're still going to be that. I hope for people.
Yeah.
And but we gotta make changes. We gotta do something. I want to do something a little different. 1,182 episodes of this. I feel like we gotta freshen it up. We gotta do something. And I don't know if we'll have as many of these studying brews. I feel like we do so much. We have so much out there.
We have a lot.
We have a lot.
We have a lot.
Some would say too much. And I might weed a lot of this stuff off of the YouTube. I might weed a lot of this stuff off the free and make that more of a paid thing. A lot of our studying brew replays, and I'll make it cheap. I'll make it like $5 or something. I don't know. I might lump it with this new thing that we have in the morning. I still want to make it reasonable. I don't think $5 is crazy to ask for from people, even $1. I think we all know how the world works right now. Like stuff ain't free. I almost said a bad word. See, that's going to be hard with the podcast. I'm going to have to learn how to not do that. But you know what? It's going to be good. And one of my ideas is I wanted to talk about, and what we're one of the topics I want to do, and one of the things I'm going to go ahead and introduce that you might get into, is I like to talk about this day in history. And also, I was thinking about the invention of the day. Like, what got invented? There's so many things that got invented through like history that are like motivating. And then we'll get into our regular studying. We'll do our 6 questions. We'll make this thing go. But to be honest with you all, it's something we had to do. Brandy and I have to be, what do I want to say, just as fired up to be here as you are. And if we're not as fired up, and if we're not doing something interesting, and if we're not just doing, something that captivates you, I'm sure you're feeling it. I'm sure you guys are like, wow, this is really sucks and it's boring. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. So we might make some alterations to the studying brew. I don't know. I'm gonna wait for people to contact me and give me some feedback and what they like and what they don't like and what we can do to help them out. But I think we have so many times we go on here with 6 questions, or we do the question breakdown or the techniques, and I don't know. Sometimes I just go, I don't know. Are we doing it right? Are we like, are we reaching? Are we doing what are we making an effective impact? Is it having the effect that we want? All right. Anyways, these are the last ramblings of my of what I want to talk about. But I just wanted to say that we are going to have it. Do you anything want to talk about this?
Um,
No, it's not going to be on Saturday. Brandy is offering so much help lately. It is not going to be on Saturday. It'll be Monday through Friday. It'll be in the morning. I don't know, maybe not Monday through Friday, maybe a couple days out of the week. I don't know. We'll see how it works. See if we're just talking to ourselves in the morning. We will probably do the recording at night, to be honest with you, the night before. So that way people on the East Coast get it first thing in the morning. There's no way I'm waking up at 3 a.m. so that way I could greet the East Coast. But we'll do something. We'll figure it out. Yeah, definitely want to talk to people that are like, want to be financial Zumba instructors
with dentistry.
with dentistry in the black market.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I can't even do anything with that. Anyways, so this is one of the things I want to talk about. So I want to have like segments to our thing. I'm gonna have like music and everything attached to it. Making it like a real live podcast. Yay! We'll have video and all as well. Anything you want to add?
No,
I feel like I'm just saying all this stuff, and you're like, this guy and his crazy ideas. I just showed up here, and I'm just sitting in my chair. Anybody
awesome.
on here that want to raise their hand and see the same thing from Brandy? Like she has no idea what I'm talking.
I did not know that at all, to be quite honest.
You didn't know what?
The involvement that you're doing.
What are you talking about involvement?
Your segments and videos and all that
Oh
stuff.
yeah. So yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we did talk about it, but she wasn't paying attention, I guess. But whatever. See, this is what you get. Real life husband and wife
Hey guys,
conversations.
I'm strapping in.
How many of
y'all?
Whatever. I know there's like a bunch of married couples on here that are like, dude, I swear I feel like this because I know I say things, they don't listen, she don't listen. Who knows? Maybe we'll have a therapist on one time. All right, October 9th, this day in history, let's do it. Leif Erikson Day is observed in the United States. World Post Day makes creation of the Universal Postal Union. So today we got the Postal Union. Yay.
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 Yeah.
You know what invented today?
What got invented today?
Edison's first patent on the electronic voting system. Let the problems begin.
Right.
Anyways, yeah, so we got explorers, we got communication all happening today. You guys should do the same. Go explore, go communicate, make things happen. These people in the 1800s, they didn't know what they were doing, but yet they did something, right? They did positive. They made ripple effects, and that changed the way we talk today and communicate. And there you go. Leif Erikson Day and Edison. Now you know a little something.
SpongeBob had a whole episode about Leif Erikson Day. I'm just saying, it's how important to us.
We're gonna have to like have deep notes for you to like participate. I can tell. It's gonna be a lot. Oh man. Anyways, all right. If you haven't become a member yet, you want to do this because you want to get into your course videos. You want to get into those live exam sessions where Brandy is talking, Andy's not talking. Brandy takes control. She's been doing keywords and really important topics all week long. Well, I'll go over what is she doing tomorrow in just a minute. I think the 26th is tomorrow. We got the all exam live quizzes. We have those sessions. We have small group tutoring. We got one-on-one tutoring. Take advantage of all the different member stuff that we have available. We have books for sale, the SIE, the 663 and 65. We're going to have more coming to those books soon. Kona community, the Kona community on the Discord. I can't wait for that channel to open up. I should probably start a new channel on there that says ideas for our morning podcast. There you go. And then you can drop that in on there with your I don't understand this options question on the SIE channel.
Yeah.
Why not?
Why not?
951-290-3077. Give me a call. Give me a text. KonaButterflyz@gmail.com. Scan the QR code. Hit the links. Check out our Instagram. We have all those things coming out. We announce it over on Instagram as we do on the Telegram. So we also have a Telegram. Join the Telegram. It's like a bulletin board. You got to scan the QR code and hit the links to join. All right. Tomorrow, Brandy, what are we doing?
We are doing the topics list on the 26th. It's like stuff you need to know for the exam. We're going to take an important topic off of that and we're going to break it down.
Then we got the study hall. Then we got Kona Exam Mastery. What are we doing in there?
A live quiz.
A live quiz. It's going to be good. Be there. As you can see, it starts at 9 a.m., 10 a.m., and 11 a.m. We got that going on. Exam workshop. We have discounts for you members, but you don't have to be a member to be in the exam workshop. That is happening on Sunday. It is in person. It is also on Zoom. This weekend, we will reach out and let you know where you can get that Zoom link. Probably you get the Zoom link right before we start, just that way we have no shenanigans. And I really want to just make sure the people who paid get the Zoom.
That's true.
Yeah. I know how it works in the crazy world. I know there's a lot of people out there with no integrity, but not
you guys.
Not you guys. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to other people.
Yeah.
Where they would, say, here, have this.
Right.
We put a lot of work into these workshops, guys. A lot of work. I'm telling you, we put a lot of work. These are a lot of years of in the making of putting this together, people asking and really zeroing in on what these techniques are. And it's something that we incorporate in our membership. So if you can't attend and you're like, I have a membership, we do that, but we're not outside of securities like we do in this. This is going to be outside of the topic. Will we have securities questions in there? Yeah, just to point out that you can make these simple things work on very complicated or seemingly complicated questions, but we can make easy makings of it by just these easy foundational conversation of these concepts. You can learn it so that way you can understand it and then ultimately apply it to more complicated type questions. And that's what Brandy's going to do. It doesn't matter if it's a life exam. It doesn't matter if it's your driver's license exam. It doesn't matter. If it's a multiple choice exam, it's going to help you. And if you haven't done so, register now and get in on it. Slots are filling up. Seats are filling up. You don't want to be left out.
No.
Let people know.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe, hey, if you bring a friend, maybe I'll give you a discount. If you're a general and you bring a friend, general admission, and you're like, bro, I'm going to pay $100. Do you got a brother hookup for if I bring somebody? Yeah, absolutely. I'll give you a hookup if you bring somebody. So let me know, and Brandy and I will make that happen. All right. You ready?
Yeah.
You ready, Brandy?
Yeah. I said yeah.
I was going to say, well, you going to go ahead and introduce it?
He changes the script on me all the time.
I know, because I feel like I should involve you more.
I'm good. I was good with my level of involvement. All right. So today
I think at this point it's just fun for me.
I
We're gonna have six. It's called the Serious Six. We're gonna have 6 questions for 6 different exams, 6 different questions. We're gonna go over them. Brandy's gonna break down with some content, some techniques. You got to mix it up, Brandy. 1,182 episodes doing the same thing every Thursday night. I feel like I gotta like stare at you and make things fun.
Fun or awkward?
I don't know. It's fun for me. But techniques and because I'm like, I always wonder when you're sitting there, I'm like, what is she thinking?
I'm waiting for the cue. That's what I'm waiting for.
Brandy, go for it. Take it away, Brandy. 6 questions, go.
Like,
And ready, set,
wait,
go.
I gotta say this. You all
Bang.
know, you do so much thinking and decision making like throughout the day that when you get to like a certain part of your day, you're like, oh, I don't have to think. I just have to wait. And that's what the brew has been for 1,182 episodes. I just wait for my cue, and it's been amazing. And this guy's like, hey, let's shake it up.
I think after 1,182, I'm like,
Dude, I can't even look. I could say your closing like with you on the brew. Like I could say it with you, and I know exactly what you're gonna say. But when I'm by myself, I don't even know. Like I butcher it every single time.
I think if you had your own closing to this, it would be like, okay, now go spread your wings and fly.
No, I wouldn't say that. Just
Good night, everybody.
Get out of here. I'm just gonna start answering questions.
Good night, everybody.
All right.
Go fly.
Anyways, we've got anywhere near the exercise price, above or below. We've got less than the exercise price, equal to the exercise price, greater than. So usually when I see, first of all, anywhere near the exercise price, above or below, that doesn't even let's just cross that off.
Yeah, that makes no sense. That's all nonsense.
Right. And then I have less than the exercise price, equal to, or greater than. And I'm going to say that usually we're not going to include the equal. So
cross that off.
Yeah.
Unless the question says par.
Yeah.
But highly unlikely.
Right. And
or stays the same, I guess.
Right. And then if you guys are wondering, anytime we talk about the exercise price, 9 times out of 10, we're talking about options. Right. So I'm just going to go ahead. If I have a down arrow, I'm going to draw my down arrow like this, and I'm going to say that that's a put.
Right? So what you're saying is pause on the field.
Yeah.
Timeout. So what you're saying is if anybody on here is watching this and they're in their exams and they see exercise price anywhere in the answers,
yeah,
they should automatically associate it with what?
9 times out of 10, it's an options question. Sometimes Kaplan likes to throw exercise price at something else, but more than likely it's an option.
So in your brain, you have a filing cabinet of things that you have in there, stuffed in there. You need to pull out the options.
It's a trigger word. Yeah. Signal word. It's a signal word. I see exercise price. My brain's going options, yo. Makes sense. If I'm less than the exercise price and it's a put, that means I'm in the money. If it's a greater than the exercise price and it's a call, that means I'm in the money. We're happy when we're in the money.
Say that one more time for slower and for people who are like me.
If it's
okay, too slow.
No, I stalled out. My brain stalled out.
Uh-oh.
If
we're at a manual shift on an uphill.
Yeah. If it's put and it says less than the exercise price, we're in the money. It's a good thing. If we're talking about a call and it's greater than the exercise price, we're in the money and it's a good thing.
You want to be in the money.
Yeah.
That's the name of the game.
Okay. Question.
Out of money is sad.
Correct. A put.
We already did it.
Will have intrinsic value. And if you guys are members, you know that when we talk about intrinsic value, we talk about being in the money just before expiration date, blah, 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 blah.
Intrinsic means in.
Boom, boom.
Downward.
There you go.
In the money.
Already had it to B or D. Knocked out 2.
Not that complicated. So when people say that options are confusing and hard, is because they're not doing this work.
Stop.
It's just the mapping it out.
Just watch our options video.
For the love of money.
Have some intrinsic value. Just kidding.
Be simple.
Yeah. S&P 500 index. This is 500 companies. GNP is produced by a nation.
Right. Is it different than GDP?
Yes, because GDP down here is in a nation.
What's the difference between by a nation, in a nation?
This is all U.S. owned companies. And GDP is everything that is produced on U.S. soil.
So it could be a foreign company on U.S. soil.
Yeah. So
but it's not.
So like Lego
is by a U.S. company.
Lego is a company
from Sweden?
From Denmark.
Denmark.
They actually have a manufacturing plant, I want to say in Michigan. So whatever is produced by that Michigan Lego plant would go to our GDP, but it would go towards Denmark's GNP. So Apple products, it's a U.S. company.
Yes.
They have manufacturing in China and India.
They do?
They do. That manufacturing would contribute to the U.S.'s GNP.
There you go.
Yeah. And then the consumer price index is price. It's prices. Prices. Inflation, all that stuff. Okay. These two are the ones that are similar because these two are talking about.
I mean, we talked about it.
GNP, GDP.
And how they're different, right?
Exactly.
I did not know that. 1,182 episodes.
Yeah. A measure of a nation's citizens' economic activity. Now, I did have a problem with this, so I said think
Are
like
they
Kaplan and simplify.
are they saying because the American or I'm not American, they're saying the citizens made it?
See, that's what I thought when I saw this one, because this is not a proper definition. Exactly, Jasmine. It's D or B. This is not a proper definition.
So in short, this might get people wrong, but it won't probably on the exam and be poorly written as this.
Exactly. But I just said they're probably talking about anything owned by a nation because it's Kaplan. So I went with national product. I said think like Kaplan, and that's what I did, and then we got B.
Unfortunately, you don't want to think like Kaplan when you're on the exam.
Do not.
Do not.
Do not.
This is what we call a question that is probably what I want to say, poop emoji.
Yeah, this would be a question that I would probably expect to see on the Discord.
Yeah, this isn't even lazy. This is like a poop one.
This is Kaplan using AI to write their questions.
I don't even know if it's AI. I just feel like it's just trying to be tricky, and it's not helping.
No.
Because it's not going to be as confusing, I feel, on the exam.
And it's not. He's absolutely right. It is not.
If you got this wrong and you felt like you don't understand why, I would say you got it right. Just know the difference between those two things and call it a day.
I would literally just take a screenshot and look at the by a nation in a nation thing, because that's what you need to know for the exam and in life.
There you go.
Yeah. All right. No funds are required for this trade in 2 business days, the same day,
Jackie,
the next day.
forget that question.
Yeah.
Don't try to understand it.
Yeah. So Jasmine put T+1 as regular way settlement, and she's not wrong. So
She's totally wrong.
So this is regular way. This is regular way settlement. Same day as if I had cash money. 2 business days doesn't exist anymore. As we learned in Discord, or as we learned on Monday, I think it was when we pulled the Chat GPT question.
Yeah, that was great, right?
Yeah.
Showing how Chat GPT gets you wrong.
Right. This is all things, or I should say 99% of things. It's not just options. Stock trades the next day. Bonds trade the next day. Municipal bonds trade the next day. Government bonds trade the next. Like most things, just trade the next day, unless I bring in cash money. Cash money, and we're talking about purchasing options. It's all now the next day. Boom.
That's it.
That's it. That's it. Yeah.
No, but options question.
There used to be questions, just so that you guys know, in Kaplan, that used to try to confuse you on if they're talking about exercising the option or buying the option, and that used to be 2 separate days. No more.
No more.
No more. Just next day, bro.
Next day.
Next day. Next day. 1 year. Period. More than 1 year is usually considered long term. 1 year or more doesn't usually exist in this world, and more than 2 years is super long term. No, I'm just kidding. It doesn't even count. Like we don't have a measure of more than 2 years. So this is not a measure.
So that's not a thing.
No, that's not a measure of anything.
So it's not a thing.
Yeah. So we can like cross that one off. Doesn't
so
that
when
one
you have an X to 1 year or more?
The reason why is because that's not a measure of thing of if the let's just
because is it okay? Let me ask a question. Is it the more part and the more than 2 years? The more is the more like the thing that's like, okay, we have to have an actual date of something and not just say more.
So fun fact. I'm glad you asked this question. Fun fact. Long term is considered more than 1 year. And just I'm going to side note this over here. Short term is considered 1 year or less. Right. So if I bought a stock on October 9th, 2025, and I sold it on October 9th, 2026, guess what? That's a short-term gain. Bro, just hold it one more day and it's going to be long-term. Better.
So you're saying there's only two things. It's either short-term or long-term.
Yeah.
It's either 1 year or it's more than 1 year. it's long term.
It's more
So
than 1 year. So if you
1 year or less is short.
Yeah.
1 year and longer, it's long term.
Right. So just like Charmaine put in the chat, the only viable answer on here is B. That's the only like vocabulary term, if you will. Does that make sense? So, and then of course it says long-term capital gain right there. How long do you have to hold it? A year, more than 1 year. Boom.
Yeah, so that's why 1 year or more makes no sense.
Exactly.
It has to be more than 1 year.
And they're trying to confuse you.
Not 1 year. Okay, this is another one that's kind of stupid.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
What have we learned tonight? Don't master Kaplan because it's kind of stupid. I said it. Brandy did it.
I am on record. Okay. Ordinary income. This would be short term or earnings. I don't know what, like wages. It's our tax bracket. Represents a return of capital. This is our cost basis. Or advance is our non-qualified principal. That's advance. 65ers. Tax as a capital gain, as we discovered in the last question. This is long term, right? And represents the difference between capital invested and sales proceeds. This is considered growth. That's it. That's just the definition. The formula in D. The formula in D, that is math.
Don't need it.
And it does say, and you're right. I didn't even notice that when I first pulled this question, right? So those are my what do I want to say? Associations. Okay. So I'm going to go to the question and it says the formula for determining a gain or loss for tax purposes is sales proceeds minus adjusted cost base, which is basically D.
Which is,
but that's not the question.
No, it's not.
Because the question is in this formula, adjusted cost basis is, so it really just wants you to know what the cost basis is.
So if you would have thought they were looking for a formula, you would have got it wrong.
Correct. So make sure that when you guys are looking at your questions, that you see all of it to make sure that you answer the correct thing.
Keywords.
Yes.
The actual question was cost basis.
What the heck is this cost base thing? Just like that. Just like that. That's what the heck. Okay. The trade surplus. Wait. Surplus to decrease deficit. Okay. Let's just write like this. Surface. Oh my goodness. Surplus increases. Deficit decreases. Let's just draw that out. If you're a Kona member, y'all know what I'm
What
doing.
is the surplus of?
Trade.
Got it.
I don't know. That's what it says. No effect. The trade deficit. So I'm going to put this opposite. Deficit to decrease. Wait a minute. Oh, I wrote my, y'all didn't catch me on my arrows.
Oh, I thought we were getting just a definition on how it works.
No, you guys didn't catch me on my arrows.
S down, D up.
Right. And then so this is D down and this is S up.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry. I did text slow. Thank you, Jackie. And then something, but the impact is unpredictable. Huh? It does something, but I don't know what.
It would be predictable. That's the whole point of all of this, is to predict exactly what we're supposed to do.
It's opposite, right?
This is actually what it, it is predictable in fact. So D is wrong.
Yeah. So we're just gonna cross that off, right?
D is probably the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna look at the question. Guys, you have to, I wanted to pull this question specifically because I want you guys to know that I have been looking at these questions for over 10 years from when I studied to when I'm teaching it. And I still have to draw it out to make sure I get this stuff right. Does that make sense? Don't be above drawing it out. Don't be above it. Just do it. Okay. Sparkly fluorescent earbuds made in the US by Irksome Inc. are suddenly popular in Asia. So guess what I'm doing? I'm going to be exporting.
That means our surplus is going down.
Right. People from Canton to Calcutta are buying them in huge numbers. So my exports are going out.
Yep.
Right. So guess what? That's going to make my, I say it's trade deficit, not balance of payments here.
So the deficit so is a deficit like,
more is going out than coming in.
So yeah, so surplus is going down, deficit's going up.
Okay, so this was a broken question as well because means money. So look at this, guys. If I'm exporting more, okay,
Yes.
that means I'm going to have an increase of
Yes.
money coming in.
Yes.
That's going to increase my surplus.
Your surplus of money.
Yeah, because I have more money coming in. If I'm exporting, that means I have less money going out. So that's going to decrease my deficit. So the answer is C. So this is an actual balance of payments question, but they're calling it trade deficit. Stupid. But yeah.
So why is it broken?
Because it should say, because it should be the balance of payments. It should be money, not trade.
I'm assuming it's not this confusing.
It's confusing words. But guys, do you guys see how I draw this out? I draw it out every single time because I still can get confused without writing it out. So I have to write this out.
So when they say surplus, that means money.
That means, yeah, more money in than out.
So yeah, so you make more money when you have more things going out.
Correct.
Then your deficit goes down.
Correct.
Simply C.
Yeah.
Got it.
Got it. That was the last one. Thank goodness. Woo!
You picked some doozies today.
I know. I did.
You really wanted to make it a thinking day.
You know, sometimes.
But that's what they get.
But honestly, these are the questions that usually get posted in Discord.
Always.
These are the ones that people usually ask me about. Just so happened to be all in one quiz today.
When people say it's the formula, but it was really asking cost basis, I don't understand how that's wrong.
Yeah. How did I get this wrong? Because you didn't answer the question.
Because you didn't answer the dang question. Why is it wrong? Because it's a broken question. It's crap.
Yeah, if you guys would have posted that
Poop
other
emoji.
GNP question, I'd be like, that's not how it's gonna be on the test.
Poop emoji right next to that question.
Yeah.
Look, and if you're using ChatGPT, you would have got 2 of those questions wrong for sure if you're studying. So what do I want to say? Don't study with ChatGPT.
Nah.
It's not. Actually, I was working on it today.
Mm-hmm.
It actually says on there, most of the information might be wrong. You should really look it up from its sources.
Yeah, and there's actually a disclaimer at the bottom of it that says check the
Yes,
content.
that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
tells you multiple times, but people still use it. They still think it's the tested material. It's not.
Take it for its word.
Scan the QR code, hit the links, guys. Go get the real thing. Go get the study guide. It has an appendix. You can look up stuff. It's easy. You can actually ask our study guide, and you'll get an answer. So go ahead and do that. It's way easier. It's better. It's accurate. It's on the exam. So if you haven't gotten it yet, go get our book. Go study with it this weekend. Make sure not to lay off. Don't take a break. And look out for our new podcast coming out soon. And also, we have that workshop on Sunday. Make sure to register. Get in while we have spots available. We'll see you guys hopefully on Sunday. The free will be back on Monday. And we have the member sessions on Friday and Monday. So we'll hope to see you soon. Stay safe out there. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your friends' face. That's all I know. Keep the positive mental attitude. PMA. Everybody have a great night.
Thank you all so much for being on. We so super appreciate you guys practice techniques and playing meetings in your words quizzes. We will see you guys next time. Have a great one.